Ah! 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 Hey, sorry. I wanted to start off the VOD really exciting, so I figured I'd just start it screaming. Okay, so the YouTube version is going excellent. That's what I hate about what do you call it? OBS. You just hit the start streaming button, and then you start streaming. Like, I guess that's obvious, but like it's scary, man. You just hit a button on the software and it just starts. Bro, there needs to be like a verification button you push in the browser. Okay, so I'm double streaming right now. I should also be streaming to Twitch, which is cool, except for the fact that it doesn't appear to be streaming on Twitch. I'm gonna refresh the page. It says offline. Bruh, this is so tragic. Hello. Hello, Ace. How do you do? Doing good? Doing cool? Nice. Thank you for joining me. Um, going to have to do a bit of troubleshooting on this Twitch situation. That's the hard part, right? Like, you can't. I'm not gonna be able to like open shit in front of the stream, so. Oh, uh, doing good. I've been waiting a whole year. I told myself at the beginning of 2023 I was going to get into streaming, and then I didn't. And so now here I am, 2024. It's finally time. Let's go. Let's do it. Welcome. Welcome. Hey guys. How are ya? Uh yeah, Twitch. Wow, Twitch. Maybe Twitch has something I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to how to start streaming on Twitch? Do I have to type OBS? Bum bum bum. And then you put that in. And then nothing. And then nothing. Oh man. Okay. Okay. Ah, screw it. I'll figure it out in a bit. And no, do it now. So modify? Is this not the URL I'm supposed to go to? Okay. Oh boy. What settings for Twitch on multiple output? Oh, there is no plan. This is my first stream ever. Am I supposed to have a plan? Is that what's supposed to be happening here? I'm just here to start somewhere. What settings for Twitch on multiple output? OBS. There is a plan actually. I was hoping to finish my options menu. So here's what it looks like so far. It's pretty close to done. You have like the different sections. You click on one. You have all the stuff in here. There's just a bunch of little polishes that need to be fixed. Like, well, the back button doesn't work, first of all. And there's like stuff when it comes to using keyboard/controller input with mouse stuff. I want it to be really polished. So like if I start, switch to keyboard, which I am right now. So now I can hit enter and do all this. And that works. But then if I, click something with a mouse, I want it to go back into quote unquote mouse mode. And it's hard, man. Like there's a lot of these weird combinations. Like if I'm in mouse mode and then I hit escape, well, there I just triggered it to go back and show a cursor. But now mouse mode, it kind of like hover stuff, but the cursor doesn't follow. Should the cursor follow? I don't know. But like, how would I ever go back even without that? You wouldn't. You just click on it. Because with mouse mode, you just go and click on whatever you want. So, yeah. Oh boy. Okay, what is this guy have to say? All right. Yada yada. He's like, do this. Do this. I know for a fact this I know for a fact this Twitch URL is wrong. Twitch stream, what is it called? RTMP? Is it really just that? Oh boy. Okay, well what if I... Maybe I should switch it. Maybe the built-in OBS stream should be the Twitch one. And then I do the YouTube one, which does provide me with the URL from the plugin that lets me do the multiple outputs. So, guess I'll try that. But if I do that, I have to stop this stream. Would that... I wonder, can I stop this? Is it going to be like a whole new video then? And then there's like 2 things in people's feeds? I hate that. I hate it when people do that. Like your feed's filled with like 3 stream things because they kept messing stuff up. Oh boy. Okay. 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 All right. Is that right? Is that right? I don't know if that's right. Come on, Twitch. Come on, man. Stream. Yes, I understand. All right. So, is that the same? It's the same. It's the same. No, because here's the issue. How will I ever figure this out without streaming? You know, that's the big problem. Like if I don't do this now, when other time can I do it, guys? When other time can I do it? Okay. Yeah, you know what? Here I go. I'm just gonna do it crazy. Okay, so where's my YouTube stuff? I'll go to YouTube and I will stream settings. Copy that. I'll add it here ahead of time. So call this YouTube bump copy bop and then hit OK. That was a weird OK button. OBS, I do not approve of that. And then I'm going to stop streaming here. So might get a little hiccup, but we'll see how this goes. So now I'm streaming from this thing. Is the stream, is it cool? Are we cool? It says 8:04. Is it still going? I need to do something different on this. Okay, so now the window is over here. If I move the window into the corner, is it going to update in the stream? Oh! Oh, okay, so that's working. So that's okay. Okay, cool. Okay. All right, awesome. Ooh, how do you guys like all the elements? The little guy in the corner, I made him like 3 years ago for streaming, and then I never did it. And it was like made in, the way I made it was I literally just have a Godot game that I made that this is like it's recording the window of that game, and it's just a blue screen, and then you use the game as the target in OBS, and then it creates the overlay of the guy talking. And the funny thing is I had to spend all day today porting that to Godot 4 where everything was different, and it took me hours, and it was the worst. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. I made it from scratch. So it feels like truly what's the word? Truly special, I guess. Okay, so now that I've done that, I stop the Twitch stream, and then I can't believe that worked. Open settings. Okay, stream. Twitch. The streaming service Twitch does not support the encoder. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Oh, fuck you. Okay, apparently I can't use HVEC for Twitch. HVEC is... Here's the thing I learned. HVEC is like the H24 format, but it's like H.2.5. So it's like the superior format that's like higher quality and lower size, right? So you always want to use it. I guess I can't now because so YouTube is using that, and now it just got set to not using that. So, okay, wait, I might have to switch that back. Share encoder. Oh, here we go. Encoder HVAC. Can I get HVAC? Yeah, HVAC. What does all this mean? What is Jim? Who's Jim? There's a thing that says encoder for YouTube. NVIDIA HVAC Jim, and then NVIDIA HVAC FFmpeg. Does anyone know what the difference means? I'm gonna trust Jim. He sounds like a reliable guy. So we're going Jim. Going with my boy Jim. I'm gonna hit the OK button. So now I just changed the settings in the YouTube thing, and I guess it's going to be okay. Now for this, I'm gonna go back into settings, stream, auto. Yeah, I guess auto, and let me get the Twitch stream key. How do I get the Twitch stream key? Oh, hello, welcome, Sleepy Mushroom. How do you do? Do you know where I get the stream key? Is it in the? Oh, guys, it's in the section called stream. Okay, so we put that in there. Apply. Okay, start streaming. So now I should be still streaming to YouTube. I'm going to test that. Oh god, so I'm gonna move this window up here now, and that should appear on YouTube. Meanwhile, oh, okay, so Twitch is working. All right. Okay. Now, the final step was to merge the two chats, which I wanted to do by writing my own bot, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to take the advice of Hotspie and just handle that later. We made progress. We made goodness. Today, it's all cool. Okay. All right. Bring back all my formatting. Got my two things. Let's fucking go. Okay. Right. So I should probably write a checklist, of the things I need to do. So let's open a notepad. Okay. All right. Alrighty here. So right now, back button. Back button is just non-functional. So back button, make functional. Back button, controller support. I need to include it in like the loop for when I move the cursor with these options. Right? Okay. So right now it just loops back to graphics from controls. There was some weird stuff where I like spammed and it looked weird, but I think I fixed that. Menu controls. Menu controls is interesting because I don't think I want to do anything until I actually have like the control binding system set up, because I have to like get the icons depending on whether you're using controller or keyboard. So screw that. I'll worry about that later. Okay. Back button really does not work by itself. I thought I fixed this. This is wrong. We see how like the text is like not in the center for the back button. That is wrong. It's not supposed to look like that. I guess everything's just like back button stuff. I'm pretty confident with the polish so far. Like here's a weird thing. Like when you're using controller or keyboard, I want you to have a preview of what each section has. But if I make every section full opacity, then it's kind of hard to track where the cursor is. So now I click it, it goes full opacity, so I know you're over here. And then when you go back, these come to life, and so you know you're over here. But then it says back. It's hidden in the back. What is he cooking? What is he cooking with that? Let's just fix back. Okay, we got that. So I have some options here on this node, if I type 20, it should see the text size is updating, yet the text like block isn't. That's weird, right? That's not supposed to happen. That's like not cool. I do not approve. Now there is a possibility that I need to recompile everything, and that'll fix it. So I'm going to do that real quick because my project is very, very weird. I cover it in episode, I don't know what episode it was. It was it episode 17, 16, one of those? Talk about how I'm using hacks, and like each class exports to a separate language for faster iteration. And so some of these, like the funny button, which is this, is in C++ mode, which means I need to like entirely recompile everything for its changes to apply. Unless I switch it to GDScript mode, which I should have done before I started compiling. But oh well. So this is gonna cook for a bit. I don't really have a good setup here. I was thinking about it because I need to show the Godot editor, the code editor, and then possibly command line stuff, but I can't. So I'm just stuck with these two. And maybe there's a way I could put one of these on another monitor and then have OBS switch back and forth. But I don't know. I'm not good enough at OBS yet. So we're just going to have to deal with it for now. I'm so sorry. Okay, so that's done compiling. And the fun part is whenever you recompile C++, the editor doesn't reload. So I have to run the game, and that's still that. All right. A lot of this stream is going to be me waiting for something to compile and then going, all right, it didn't work. Okay, what's next? The funny part is I had this working in like the scene itself. So here's the scene. And if I set the if I set this to 70, let's replicate the conditions and set this to 400. Yeah, it's a little off. And then if I set this to 50, it's right there. Why is it right there? Because it should be copying the size from the main node, which is currently, let's see. Oh, sorry, it's like under, I gotta remember I have a character in the bottom right, so I gotta move my stuff up a little. The size is 470. So why isn't the label, or why is this greater? How'd the size get bigger? Am I just adding? Am I just wrong? Am I just dumb? It's button height. Button height, which should be 70, is turning to 97. And it can be 70. So what the hell? Bro. Come on. And like the width isn't right either. It should be closer in. Like that. This smells like a Godot moment. There's something Godot-y about this. Can you taste that? It's a little chewy. It's a little Godot-y. Oh, it's a little salty. So this is the code for that. Label set size, button height, button width, button height. Is this not running? Okay, well, first of all, set this to GDScript. So here's my workflow. If I want to change a class and work on it for a bit, switch it to GDScript mode so it gets exported as GDScript. And that's it. That's all. That's it. And now I edit it. So I guess I'll print out what's going on. Look at this size. We're setting the size here. So is this because I'm using the keep offsets? What if I disable that? That sounds good. I never really understood what that meant. Maybe it means keep offsets relative to everything, including the child nodes. So let's go ahead with that. Let's cook that up. Let's taste it. I actually did have pasta just like right before this. So I have been ingesting the Godot. Yeah. So Whew. Godot. Godot. You know what I don't understand? Why isn't it called Godot? Because, God, it don't be fucking working right now. Okay, so now to compile the GD script, I hit this custom-made GD script only compiling button I made right here. This one's supposed to compile everything. It doesn't work, though. Only this one does. It's in the center! It's in the center! I was right! I did cook! I did cook! Hot speed! I cooked! Let's fucking go! Let's go! Okay, now I have to reset. Oh, Jesus. So everything should reset normally to what it was before. Like, this was 500 by 150. Ah, that is, that's, I'm not sure that's right, but it could just be I haven't restarted the editor after a C++ compilation. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, there it is. Now the annoying thing is, here's another annoying thing. Godot always opens in maximum, like maximized mode, but I don't want that. I want it to like be on the side and then stretched out like this so I can toggle back and forth. Why is that? Why does it do that? That doesn't make any sense. I feel like it's pretty standard to have a... Oh, Jesus. What is this? What the hell is this? Okay. I'm setting the Y position to 0. Why is it not 0, dude? Am I modifying this somewhere else? Okay, well, okay, whatever. The real question is it working in the settings? Is it working in the settings? Kinda working in the settings. I think this is just because it's using the default arguments. And so Godot is updating it against my will, against my fucking consent. Isn't that messed up? But now I do this, and boom. I guess I should better make sure the title screen still looks good. Okay. The text is way smaller than it used to be, though. What are you trying to fix? Well, I just fixed it. The text alignment of the button is back. But, like, it's not... It doesn't look good in the editor, see? The editor should be matching the game, and it isn't. And sometimes that's okay, but in this case, it looks really wonky, and I don't like it. Like, it shouldn't look like that. And what does it look like on the title? Like, the text should at least be contained within the rectangle. This is the settings button. What is it doing all the way over here? Okay. Let's reset these defaults. Outline size. What was that on the title? Was it 30, 40? This was definitely like 70. That's 70. Settings menu version, that needs to be like 50. Nah, it's not about that. It's about me. It's about me. I need to ensure that when I place down my custom-made components into my world, that it looks how I expect it. And right now, not looking as I expected. This outline could be a little thinner. See, like, I put in the effort to make it so I have an outline toggle. Outline size right here. I can set it to 8. And now I know it's going to be less outline. But I can't really know. I have to open the game to see that, and I could just toggle it in here. Oh. Okay. So what's happening here is I'm going to assume it's because isReady is returning false, and the editor is never having isReady set up. But all that isReady is it's checking that label is assigned. So is label not being assigned? Because I did notice I put a print statement, trace, and it is never printing. I'm gonna resize this, and it's... Oh, I can't resize this. Oh yeah, because it's static. But I'm gonna resize it like this, and it's not printing. Why? Why? I'm getting cooked, dude. I'm getting straight roasted. Oh. Ho, ho, ho. Well, 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 well. What do I know? What do I know? Okay. Well, let's make things a bit simpler. I'm gonna print label here. Gonna recompile. Oh yeah, maybe. I think it looks about right. It's because it's zoomed in. If we like go back out like this, it's about the same ratio. What you have to keep in mind is that it's also like it has a shader that's moving it a bunch on the corners. So I don't like this is the max size of the rectangle corners like positions versus this is just a wacky mode where it's a little shrinked in, I think. I don't know either. Okay, so I did that. I recompiled. Now if I do this, it's not going to update because I need to restart the editor. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch. It's okay, so here let's think about what this means. If it prints the label, that's super bad because that means that it's something to do with the label set position. That's like ununderstandable. It's not understandable. Uh, but if it prints null, or it could just print nothing. It could just print nothing here. That is not optimal. That is not optimal for what I'm trying to go for here. What I should be printing is right here. Trace, is this working at all? I'm going to recompile from command line. Sorry you can't see it, but it should take 3 seconds because it's just a GD script. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now, do I close this and then open it again? Settings, 2D mode, click on the button. Nothing. Okay. This is on size change. On size change executes when I change the width or the height. Button layout position, I don't think that matters. But if I run the game, it'll definitely say stuff. Look at all that stuff it's saying. Is this work? It runs like 20 times. Has the label and everything. Oh, man. Okay. Move this over here. They should not have let me cook today. The cooking is not going well. Yeah. I don't know. That is tragedy. That is a big sad right there. Okay, it works though. It works in the game. Why do I care? You're right. I think we're just not going to worry about it after one more reset. Just one more reset. Let me recompile everything again. Let me just give it one more reset. Let me just do a little Rossetti spaghetti right here. Let me recook. Let me reheat this pasta, mighty fast, straight from the plastic container into the microwave. We don't care. It might damage the plastic a little. Might get a little bendy. Might get a little tiny bendy, but it's okay. Plastic is supposed to be a little bendy. You know what I'm saying? Nice. You see, you love to see this. No files updated. That means this is going to do nothing. Okay. All right. Uh, Print anything, please. Wait, if I do this, debugger, hello? Bro, I swear. I swear this used to be a thing that would work. Okay, whatever. You're right. Button is here. Button looks okay. He's a little downish, but it's fine. We can decrease the outline size. The outline size went back to 15. I hope that isn't a problem. Hope that isn't something I should be worried about. Does this say 15? No, it says like 55. Okay. Outline size lowered. Still a little hard to see. Oh, hey, the outline size went back to 15. What happens? That's not good. What? It was because I opened this? It went back to 15. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, guys. Yeesh. Yeesh, sheesh. That's something. Are you serious? Come on stream, dude. Not on the first stream, bro. What is going on? It goes to 15. It's not saving the changes. Something is like seriously wrong here. What does this mean? Okay, so outline. This is outline size. The weird part is it's always going to 15 too. Because like the scene it's based on says the default is 55. What does this say? The default in the code is 20. So where is this 15 number coming from? Because it's not coming from me. Is it? Is it coming from where 2. I'm gonna run it. 15. It's gonna be 15. Like, how do I make it back to 15? Is it opening button? It's 15. But is that just because I'm open? What if I open something else? 3. And I go to title and back. It's still 3. I go to button and back. It's still 3. I run the game. 15. Go to title and back. 15. The game is modifying the editor data. Think about it. Oh, hey, there's stuff printing down here. What? Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I've never seen this. This is new. This is like new information into my brain that I've never experienced. Oh man. But it's okay. We captured it live on camera. The bullshittery that I have to deal with. Like there has to be a reason. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to track the value of outline size all the time, every day. I guess the first and obvious thing is go through and see if it's ever modified. It's modified here. Okay, it appears as I don't remember how I did this because outline size is just, this is why this is happening. This is exactly why everything is happening. Why? Oh, okay, and it's based on the button height. All right, why would I do that? Why would I ever do it that way when I have a perfectly good parameter to define this? That is odd. That is odd indeed. Okay. So I should have two outline values right now. This is the public one, and then the modifiable one. God, what? What was I thinking? Should I have like an outline offset? So this is all the uses of outline size. Okay. So I guess this was just. Why am I'm animating the public property. Okay. All right. So I guess I make a second one then. As much as I hate that, that's what I got to do. Here's, I have animation variables. Excuse me. I guess I'll just add another. Var outline. These are time variables. What I want is this. Var outline animation. Float equals 0.0. And now for this, I'm going to initialize. Well, no. Yes, but no. No. See, here's what we do. Outline. Oh, yeah. So that changes this value. Outline size. Wait. Outline animation. Okay. And then we have a separate function called update outline animation. And we'll call that manually. Call me Emmanuel because I be manually making it happen. And then boom, a bop. So we're going to put that there. So then update it like that. So outline animation. Doesn't like that? I'm fine with that. Oh, yeah. Okay. That updates our outline for the animation. Now the next question is how do I make it so the original outline still has an effect? I guess I can do it like here. Like instead of this, I do the original outline size, which then becomes extra. And then outline animation is going to be used in here instead of outline size directly. Okay. And then we're in GDScript mode. So we just hit the GDScript only button and it will run the game automatically. Boom. Okay. So I think that's the 15. I think that's what the 15 looks like. Oh no, it's set to 8. What if I do 2? Okay. Oof, okay. Still a bit of work to do. All right, so outline animation set up right here, plus 30 selection animation times 25 plus extra. So the select animation is affecting the original outline size plus 25. What if I remove this 25? What do we get from the two? It should look like how it looks in the editor at its base form. No Super Saiyan, base form. It looks like that. Okay, cool. 30 minus this. What I don't understand is it looks so good when I just assign it directly. So why do I go through all this extra shenanigan shit? I guess what the outline size was going for was at the size of the outline when it's selected. So I guess what I'm really looking for is 2 inputs. One for when the button's not selected, and one for when it is selected. Which that makes a bit more sense. Okay. Okay, my thing's also recompiling over here, so I wonder if that will fix anything if I hit the play button. Yeah. So I guess what does outline size define? It should define the size before you're highlighting, because that's what it's looking like. So select the animation. We're going to assume that's 0. 0 times that, we're stuck with this plus 30. So I guess we just don't want any of it. We want the original size, and then we add 30 times this to animate it to an extra 30 amount. Or we could use this. We could use the... Okay, here's what we do. This is the maximum we want. This right here. So that's the max outline size we need. Got it. Everyone following along, you understand what's happening? Cool. So this is the maximum. And the current value is outline size. So what we want is the difference of max minus outline size. Then difference is what's going to be multiplied by our animation ratio. Like that. And then extra, we just replace this here. We don't need this. Okay. And then, ladies and gentlemen, we hit this button and our outline is around 2 pixels. Woo! Okay. That's correct. And now if we set it to 7, gonna play it again. It's at around the 7 pixels. And then we hit it again. 12. At 12 pixels. Okay. Nice. And that's... Wait. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? Maybe. Okay. Maybe the original issue wasn't even that. Because I'm subtracting 100 right here. Maybe the original issue is just I needed a smarter system to define what the maximum is. Okay. That's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to cook. All right. So, I mean, a big issue is that on the settings menu, there's no way to enable the selection of the button in the first place. I think none of this matters. I think not a single bit of this matters at all. I appreciate the effort, Hotsby. I really do. But I think it's time for the sad reality, which was this was never meant to be designed that way. It should just be what it was before, wherever it is. Where did I put it? Where'd it go? Oh, right here. So how would I... Okay, so for the title screen, it looks good, but that's because the buttons are bigger. Why did I choose a 100? That's just like a magic value. That's not what I wanted to run. This. Yeah, that looks good. And then the settings. It kind of looks mid. Kind of MIDI. Like the music. Also, I really could afford to put that label a little higher. Sheesh. Sheesh. Okay. What if I did like... Well, because I'm it's going to be inputting more random numbers again if I do something here. Like, -12. Will that work? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, it looks good. 6. Should each button just have its own label offset? Maybe. That looks so much better. But is that just because there's something wonky going on somewhere else? Or should it just be that the outlines are less thick? On size change. We'll just add a property for it. Public var. Public var. What? Public var what? Public var label y offset. Get set float equals 0. And we use this in the on size change. Can someone take me there? No? All right. We use it here. That way we can set that. And then we'll just have an outline. Yeah, because who cares? Outline offset. So, closed outline size offset. And we can set that to 0. Bam. Outline size change. Boom. Oh no, that's not correct. Because we need that for the animation. So I need to recalculate outline size. Which would be right here. So then I add this. And then, why do I have extra? Okay, so I guess no, because then it's like shader stuff getting refreshed. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I wonder, is that it? Is it that the shaders aren't being updated in the editor? That could be it. That might be it. I hope that's it. Oh yeah, this is all gonna crash. Oh no. It's gonna be like, fuck you. Yeah, there you go. I knew you wanted to say it to my face, Godot. If that is your real pronunciation. Recompile time. Okay. Yep. Thank you. Very cool. Yeah. Bum bum ba ba da ba da ba bum ba da ba da ba bum ba da bum 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 ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum bum 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 bum. Okay. There we are. Yes. Compile my C++, compile. Beautiful. Beautiful. I reset this. There has to be a plugin or something that makes it so Godot doesn't maximize. Here we go. Oh, it maximized. Hooray! My favorite. Thanks, Godot. Very cool. Maybe it's an option. Maybe I should just stop complaining and go into editor settings. Would it be called Max Inspector 3D size? What would you type? What would you call the setting? Remember size when you reopen the window? Would that not be like a would you call that editor stuff? Editor screen, blah blah blah, expand to title. Expanding main editor window content to title. I don't think that's it. Yeah. Fuck your settings. I'm dragging it to the side. Okay. Whoa! I wasn't even paying attention, but the button works now. Yo. I don't even know if I have the same viewers I started with. But if any, VOD viewers, the arc is complete. The arc, we did it. Yo, okay, so if I set this to like 300, boom, we have a 300 sized button. Oh, it's beautiful. And here, I mean, I think that's what it's supposed to, there's no texture, so I guess that's what it's supposed to look like. I cooked! Hatsby, I did it! It's okay. Things are going to be okay. So now I can set the label offset to -6. I can fine tune my shenanigans. Set this to like maybe -10 to ease back on that outline. Oh. Oh no. Base nil. Okay. So that's label material. Line 250. Refresh selection animation. Okay, this makes some sense. This is probably being called in the constructor zone when this needs to be called post ready. So I need to add a ready check here. That's annoying. Do I really want to add a ready check? I guess I should. Okay. Get ready checked. Oh god, I gotta close the GD script because if you don't, it'll like cause problems when I run. Oh, but there we are. Boom. I agree. I feel like the text maybe should be moving a bit more. It's hard because the text doesn't exist in terms of like it doesn't exist on like as a part of the texture for the object that the shader's on. And so there's no way to get like the vertice stretching context on that text. So but I get it's fine. It's fine. It's cool. Refresh my stuff. Close. You know, we can make this like -8. Maybe make this like -9. Run that. That's looking pretty good. That's like a back button. Okay, next. Okay, so if I'm a guy who hates mice, like I fucking hate mice because I'm using a controller, I need to be able to go up there. So that's what I'm gonna do next. In the title screen, there's like a whole separate thing called the button manager, which manages the cursor for the buttons, but I don't have that in the well, I just opened the settings menu. I don't have that in the settings menu. So I have to sort of re-implement that behavior in my settings manager, I guess. Is that the right? I feel like I'm repeating history. I'm rewriting code that doesn't need to be rewritten. But yeah, let's do it. Let's fucking do it. Let's go. Option scene. So here it is, on section up and down. These increment the index, which then call the update section. It's kind of it's a little hard coded because I don't really know how to like store the sections into an array, but it's fine. So checks if they're the same. If not, if they aren't, change the section. Okay. So I guess what I'll need to do is have the back button represent section index -1. And then that will have a whole separate custom built thing, I guess. Okay, let's do it. My first concern is, yeah, these are looped based around -1. It's the hard coding, man. It's gross. Yeah, how would I? We need the size. So I guess yeah. Okay, so I'll do var section count and equals 0. The number of sections, including the back button. Like normally I don't document that much, but that's gonna be like a weird thing that the back button is one of the sections, right? Okay, so section count, and then I guess do I have like a thing that yeah. I need like an init section function, so I'll do that here. Function init section pointer funny. Option section. Put that back up here. Grab this. Init section. Pass that there. And then boom. This will be section. This I++. Oh, I already have kind of a variable for that because I needed that behavior already. So I actually can just get rid of that. Section index. Increment it every time, and that'll give us the new one. But I also need to account for back button. Back button counts as section. So I'll increment that. Okay, now that I have... Wait, did I... No, it's section count. Yeesh. Okay, section count is what we need. And then... Then up here we can do if this, health fits. Section is greater than 0. Section is -1. Else the last thing, which should be section count -1. So if there's 4 sections, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, yes, that makes sense. And then what the hell is this? On section down? Section equals -1. Why would it ever equal -1? What is this code? Why did I... This is really fucking bad. This is shockingly bad. What? God damn it. I mean, I'm exposing myself live on stream. Section up means we want to go down. Oh, section -1 means there's nothing selected right now. So that's the default value. Yeah, no, let's make another function for that. Check section selected. Section index equals -1. Section index equals 0. Return false. Return true. Okay. And then if a section is not selected. If a section is not selected, let's select 1. Oh man, Hopsy. All right. It's all good. See you later. Thank you for joining me. Really appreciate it. It's midnight. Midnight. I gotta use my like Mr. Global brain to figure this out. Midnight where you are means that you live in Europe. Hope you enjoy hamburgers if you live in Hamburg, or you enjoy French fries if you live in France. Yeah, I know stuff. Oh, also hello, Ollie from Solly. Welcome. This is a 3D platformer I'm working on right now. I'm working on the settings menu. Here it is. I'm trying to make things good. Click graphics, graphical settings, yada yada. Okay. Goodbye, Hopsy. I'll miss you. I'll miss you so much. Please come back. Anywho. Okay, so we check if it's selected. So if we're selected, we then section index -. And then we can say if section index is less than 0, section index equals section count -1. That's a bit more readable. That makes more sense. And then we do the opposite for section down, where it's going to be ++. And if it's greater than or equal to section count, we do that. Don't worry. Do not worry. Here's the thing. I'm just a freak who loves code. So I'm like a coho who just loves to do lots of stuff with the code. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If you wanted to, Godot has a whole system for doing all the control stuff automatically. But I don't want Godot's default ass, components system for my user interface. I want to make my own stuff with wacky, crazy looks and feels. And as a result, I gotta sit here and think. Gotta grind. Gotta know I gotta know if this is greater than section count, it goes to 0, which should be the back buttons. And then we have that. Oh, it does. I'm not even supposed to be updating this here. That's why I did this way. Yeah, that's that's something. What if I had like an increment section index by some number? If -1, that means not selected. .hx is the hacks programming language. It's kind of like a God, I don't want to get into it, but I write all my code in a programming language called hacks, and then hacks is then compiled into other languages, one of which is GDScript. So I write it in hacks, then it converts the GDScript, and then it runs in the game. And that's how I do it. Because I don't know, I just really like hacks. It's a pretty cool language. I have a whole thing. Maybe I could link the video. I did like a whole short on why hacks is cool. Can I just drop links into the Twitch chat? That's what I need to do. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah. I can just drop it in there. Boom, nice. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's I was about to say I prefer VS Code to Godot's editor, but actually no, I don't. I really like Godot's editor a lot. It only works with GDScript, so if you have anything else, there's what can you do? But use something else. I guess you could like write a plugin or add-on or something to add support for other languages, but that's hard. We don't got time for that. All right, so section blah blah blah, and then we return. Else we do section plus equals by. This is so much more complicated than it needs to be. Update section. Why don't I just do it in update section? Why is this even called update section? Do I call this anywhere else? I don't. I should just call this increment section by int. And then I can just do on section down is 1. Oh god. On section 1 is that. And then on section up, going to be -1. And then I sort of just do this behavior here, where I guess I'll have to do var new section index equals new section is section index. And then, yeah, go through all that. I'm not used to coding and streaming. I think that's the big problem. I need to like, just gotta parallel processing. Gotta have my brain coding and then talking. So, what's your favorite flavor of chocolate chip? Like, I mean, like when you go to the grocery store and they got all the chocolate chips, but like there's ones that are like different flavors. Like there's a dark chocolate, and then there's like the paler one. It's not white chocolate. It's like the peanut butter one. Oh, speaking of peanut butter, did you hear? Sonic, the fast food restaurant, is now selling peanut butter burgers. Oh fuck, I want one. Do I have time for that? Okay. If this is -1, set it to 0. Else plus equals by, and then we'll loop it. So if this is less than 0, equal to section count. Else, if it's greater than or equal to section count, set it to 0. Okay. And then we check if it's the same or not. Which, why would I ever do that? It's guaranteed to be not the same. But I need to keep track of what the old section was, I guess. If section index is not equal to -1, set it to false, and redo it. Why don't I just make this happen at the start? And then else section index equals 0. And then we put it in here. Like that. So it's guaranteed to be different from anything it is right now. So we can refresh everything optimally. And less than, boom, bop. Sheesh. Yeah. There we go. That's my new code. Loop if outside limits. Initialize if unselected at. Actually, we want to initialize on graphics. First settings section. Okay. That was a whole bunch of nothing. I might as well put a comment here. Dehover previous section. Dehover. Okay. So that does all that. Now it is D's nuts. Got him. But now I have to do this and make it so get current section returns based on the fact that section index is now +1. So 1, 2, 3. Case 0. I can't return anything. I have to return pointer.null. This should also be pointer.null right here. And now that I'm doing that, I have to go through all my things and make sure that they're returning, they're nullable. See, this cannot be, this cannot go. Because this could possibly be null now. Yeah, boy, okay. Or I could write a macro that wraps it somehow. Could I do that? I could do that. Let's do it. If how would I design this? If then that maybe. So like if this is not null, then set hover false. And then I'll create this macro. Do I have like a macro module? I really should if I don't. I have a lot of random stuff. I just need like a macro. Yeah, okay, we're making a macro module. Do I really not have one? I love macros. How do I not have one? Okay, wait. I really need to like, clean up a lot of this too. Just keep throwing shit in the top layer. Yeah. I'm not gonna throw it in the top layer, guys. Okay, it's compile time, and it's gonna be a like helpers, and then it's going to be, I don't know, general, basic. This is a very like usable anywhere kind of thing. Basic. No. It's like for expressions. So expression helpers. No, it's like for syntax helpers. Sure, whatever. Macro function if then, condition, condition content. This will create, oh, we also need self, because it's a static extension. Okay, so then the returning macro is going to generate a final temp equals self. And then, oh yeah, then I need to inject that into the underline. How did I do that for the other thing? Where's my repeat? That's a good question. Where the fuck did I put repeat expression? Syntax helper? I have a file called syntax helper already. Oh no, it's in here. Ah, I see. I see. I see. Okay, well, we don't need this. Move it to recycle bin. Bam. Okay, and then in here, I use this to replace the underline. So what I should need is a new function that's like, also needs to be static too. Public static. What this needs to be is static function replace underline from expression container expression, I guess. Replacement. And then this returns like a list. Is that right? Yeah, I guess it does. What? What? Really? Why? Because it comes from an array declaration? Okay, that makes sense, but then why are we doing this? Oh, because it's processing for each one of them. Okay. So then I copy this, and then I do repeat. So that'd be container. And then replacement is this. Okay, and then replace underline is called like, oh, I do this return, replace underline, container is what? V, and that's the replacement, the container. Oh, I need to look at this again. Repeat expression, okay. Repeat expression V. This could be an arrow function. I guess it could be anything it wants. I will support its journey no matter what. But we're making it an arrow function. So that's clean. And now we can do... can I do this in here? Replace underline for the condition with self. And if that's true... No, I don't want self. I want temp. So what I actually want is macro temp. And then if it is... we do content temp semicolon. And now, so this macro will work. Let's do that. I mean, it should already be included then. What was I working on? Scene. Well, the question is, does that look good? Is that like a cool syntax? If then, if not null, then set hover. It's not very natural to read, you know? That's fine. It's fine. We get a little wacky sometimes. All right. But this one's just... this one's just straight up like a whole different thing. Now I just have to check manually. Is not null. Should I design a system that forces me to unwrap pointers by checking them? I could do that pretty easily though, right? I could. Okay, I've been going on for an hour. I told myself I'd do an hour. I'll do a little more. All right. It's going to be a little longer. It's going to be a little longer, guys. I promise. I promise. It'll be great. So what I need to do is I need to take a pointer and wrap it in an abstract. But the abstract won't have a forward. Ugh. So you can't access anything or use it as that value until you've checked it. Okay. That won't be too hard. Famous last words. Let's see. Would that be a helper? Would that be a menu? That's like a bit lower level to put in any of these folders. Is it comp time? It's kind of comp time. Now let's do comp time. Wrappers. We'll call this maybe pointer. What maybe pointer is going to be is an abstract. I guess if you're watching this and you don't know much about hacks, abstract is a concept where you take like a fake type, quote unquote, and use it based on a real type. So I could put like integer here, and then in compile time I can write functions that are called on my maybe pointer, which is really just an int. But when it actually everything is compiled down, the final like value is just integer, and then these functions are just like random unassociated functions that are called with the integer as like the first argument. And so using this, we can get a bit creative. I can take my pointer class and then wrap it with this. And if I don't do anything else, I can't access the pointer internals. So it's like a compile time safety feature. It lets me control how this exists. So I can do from pointer. So I could say it's like you can assign it from pointer, but that's it. And then we gotta do check. Yeah, how would I design this? So do I want a macro apply even this? Can I put a macro function here? I don't think I can. Maybe? I don't know. But I want to check it and then use it. And that process forces you to extract it. So How would I do that? How would I do that? In like a very natural way. If I have my maybe pointer here, I want to do something in if statement. So like be maybe pointer dot like what? Exists, then do stuff. But then I have to go in here and do maybe pointer dot get pointer. And then it's all boring and shitty. So maybe I should be doing maybe pointer dot if exists. Open this up, and then I have this context where you'll have access to this underscore value as the pointer itself. And if I make that the only way you can do that, it'll force me to ensure that the pointer exists before I do anything. Okay, let's do that. So for that, I don't know if I can put macro functions in there, but what I can do is make a another static extension. If exists, maybe pointer expression, max macro expression. What is this? Not enough type parameters. Oh yeah, that is true. I need to make that of t. And then yeah, the block. And so, oh god, can I access? This is like in a completely different package. But I guess it's fine. I'll access it. You can't stop me. You can't control me. Maybe. This is kind of a helper. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. New folder, helpers, expression, helper. Oh, god damn it, helper. And then we'll put that in there. Bam. Document this boy. Given a container expression containing underscore identifiers replaces all of the photogenic male. You fucking scared the shit out of me. Jesus. Oh, okay. Where was I? Uh, replaces all of the replaces all given an expression containing the underscore identifiers, replaces all of the identifiers with the replacement expression. Okay, and I need to import this. Import hex macro expression. Map. Oh, I gotta do like using hack macro expression tools. Is that all? Is that all there is? Okay, cool. And then I grab that shit. Using. God, where is this contained in? Comp time. Comp time helpers. Expression helper. Will that work? Is it like that? If I import it, there we go. Okay. I should probably go above the usings. Am I even using expression tools anymore? I can get rid of that probably. Am I using expression helper anymore? I can get rid of that maybe. Oh no, I definitely can't. Okay. Okay, so syntax helper. This is going to contain the syntax manipulating macros that I want to use, but it requires the expression manipulating helper functions from within this module that are also required in the macro unique to maybe pointer, which exists in this module of modules. So now I can go ahead and import comp time, helpers, expression helper, and then I just do return macro. Yeah, what would I do? This is the big macro question, right? Because macros expand to more code and take untyped expressions. And the big the big thinker is do I take the expressions and put them into temporary variables, or do I just use them as is? Because they could like be functions that are called. I don't want to repeat call. Wait, what's the difference between hacks? Wait, what's the difference between using and import? Oh, that's a good question. Import is your typical import statement. Gives you access to all the shenanigans and shit in that module or types or whatever. So it's just like it gives you access to everything. Using, on the other hand, does the same thing, but it also lets you treat the functions as static extensions. So if I have a function, say, do something number int, if you import this, the only way you can call it is by doing do something 1, 2, 3. But if this is in a module that you use using from, it works as an extension to number, and you can do 1, 2, 3 dot do something like that. And so this is a cool programming feature, and it's kind of relevant to what I'm doing right now because I'm writing macro functions which can be used as static extensions to anything. And then when you do that, you kind of just write your own syntax into the language. So yeah, exactly. And so what I want to do for this thing that's going to be quote unquote using, is I want to say given some variable blah blah, I can do dot if exists, and then run some code in this that only runs if it exists, so that I have a convenient way to force myself to make sure that my pointers aren't null before I use them. So yeah, I guess I'll do temporary or not do temporary. That is the question. I think you got a temporary. I think, okay, so we're gonna final temp is our pointer. If temp is null, we do nothing. But if temp is not null, we put our block statement here. No, we don't put our block statement here. We put use our function called replace underline to replace all the underlines in block statement with our temp variable. Boom, bop, and then we just get rid of this block right here because that's unnecessary. Okay. All right. Now, here's another pro tip. Photogenic mail. There's a second way you can using static extensions without using the using statement. What you do is you take a type like my maybe pointer type here and add on the using metadata and then give it a module. So I guess this would be comp time wrappers dot maybe point. Okay, this is kind of weird because I guess I gotta make this a class. Maybe pointer helpers. So I'll give it this class right here. This class that contains static functions. And if I put it in this metadata, now I have static extensions that automatically apply when using this type. Oh wait, this needs to be maybe pointer, blah, blah, blah. So that does that. And I do all of this, ladies and gentlemen, so that I may go back to my options scene and make get current section and return a maybe pointer. Oh god, oh yeah, I need to include it. Here's another cool feature of hacks. Instead of importing it in this file, I can just go to my import.hx and add a global import. So we'll do import comp time dot wrappers dot maybe pointer. And now this is imported to everything in my project, so I can kind of treat it like it's a built-in thing. There we go. Now my maybe pointer exists, which takes in a pointer or something null. And now when I call get current section, I can't do this. I can't like what is it? I can't run shit on it because I do dot and all my functions are gone. Now it may look like I have a lot of functions. These are all just my static extensions. I don't have any real functions. But if I do if exists and then run it, then do this underline placeholder, I don't have any of my okay, this should work though. If I put like set hover false, will that run? It didn't like that. It didn't like that at all. To fix the typing here, I think what I have to do is... Oh, Jesus. Yeah, wait a second. I need like an internal way to cast this to pointer. Can I just do like... Oh, no. Yeah, how am I going to do this? Can I make like a private function? Like get pointer, pointer t, return this. We'll like that, and then I call it here. Inline. But to me, like it's private, and so I got to do like private access to bypass that. Okay. Yeah, and then that should work. Okay, there we go. Okay, now the underline is typed as the original type with all of its shit, all of its shenanigans. So now I can safely not worry about me accidentally getting a null pointer exception because I wrote my own goddamn null safety system in hacks. That's why hacks is so cool. That's why I love this language. The way I want to do this is just whoa. Set exists. What was it? Set hover? Set hover false. Okay, now for this one, I can replace all this shit with if exists. Boom. Bam. Bop. Okay. Perfect. Nice. I probably have other errors though. Yeah, like right here. Look at all this. Yeah, baby. And then I can just... I'm going to need this no matter what, so... Well, let's think about this. Set current section active. Okay, let me stretch for a second. Okay. Oof. Okay, so this is going back to the back button thing. Did you just create a basic try finally thing? Oh no, it's way worse. I just created a basic if statement, pretty much. That's it. That's all I did. That's all that's changed. Oh, excuse me. Let me get a sip of water. Oh, that was some crisp water, dude. So where do I use set current section active? Okay. So I use it when I'm returning to the sections. And so there's no reason I shouldn't be able to do this with the buttons. Wait, no, because if you're returning, there will always be an active section because you're in the options menu, and that forces a section to be active. So, okay, this should be pretty safe to do. Oh, Jesus, here comes the real issue, though. I'm combining this with a second macro that already has underscores. Oh no. How would this work? I've never done this before. That would be an underscore, but what's this? Is that 2 underscores? Oh, fuck, dude. Okay, well, if I go to my, where is it? Where's my expression helper? Go to my expression helper. I could do something like econst c identifier and convert 2 underlines into 1 underline. And then, does that work? No, I want to know what this is. That's the graphics section. So 1 underline becomes the options section. Oh my god, so these should be 2 underlines because this is processing first. Oh god. Maybe I should have a thing where you can define the variable name it generates. This is kind of becoming a bit unreadable. Like, what if instead of a block statement, I just give it like I could pass a thing, unnamed L value functions. The hell is an L value? Value. So left value. That's the that's what is that fucking I don't bro. L value and R value always confuse the shit out of me. Okay, so repeat expression. This takes this repeat expression and has this underline replaced. Now what I need to do is in replace underline, if it's past a if it's past a thing, if it's past a function, it converts it to a block statement, but it converts the name to the thing. Hello, one-shot enjoyer. Enjoying any good one-shots recently? It's at one-shot. It's at like, are you referring to the game or manga? Or I guess other than, there's other things that are one-shots besides manga. Gotta like get really close to my monitor. Is that a manga panel? What is with all these people with the white background profile pictures, dude? It's been confusing me. The chat is very tiny. That's what I need to improve next time. Big chat. Big chat. It should be an HD 1080p resolution picture of someone's profile picture, so I can keep track. Thank you, Photogenic Male, for having a red profile picture. I appreciate it. I really do. Anyway. Okay, so replace underline. You, my friend, you are about to get an upgrade. Oh, ooh. Okay, so container. Switch container. Oh, and this needs to be container.expression. E function, I believe it is. Okay, so we get an E function. And this gives us function kind, we don't care. And func data. Func data. now we need to extract the argument names to use as our replacement values. So we use funcargs. I guess we can do if funcargs. Excuse me. If funcargs.length equals 1, we'll do this. And then, no, we don't care. Boom. I guess I could like return itself. Container. So like container equals container. Should I, is it gonna have metadata? I guess I should unwrap the metadata. No, we'll see. We'll see. If passed a function, use its argument as the replacement identifier. Okay, so we're also going to need a variable target identifier, default to underline. God, why is my spelling so terrible today? Identifier. There we go. Interesting comment style. Thank you. I just write lines that are comments. That's it. That's all I do. Func data.args sub-0 name. Yeah, that sounds good. And then the new container will be, well, okay, do we have like expression? Okay. Thank you. I actually feel more motivated to write better comments while I'm streaming, because then it feels like I don't feel like an idiot when I'm being watched by other people. So maybe that's the strategy. I just gotta stream nonstop, and it'll force me to write good code. All right. So now we have target identifier. I guess we could put this up here. The name of I don't need to write this. The name of the identifier we want to replace. Like, this isn't even a replace underline anymore. It's like replace anything. Thank you. I know. And then I can, and then I guess I'll do this. Is that right? No. It's like this equals this. Turn to true. That's what you do. And I guess so. I don't need the double underline anymore. Okay, so I can get rid of that. Yeah, pretty awesome. Pretty cool. See, it's like my OCD gets to me, because now I see, oh, this chunk has a comment, and this chunk has a comment. So now I want to give this chunk a comment, even though it doesn't even make any sense. This is, okay. You're right. We don't need that. Do I put the variable underneath the comment? But then like this comment feels like it's kind of pointing towards the variable. Jesus. Okay. No, we're good. So now we can define variable names for our replacement algorithm. So let's do that. So now S is the section, so I can do S here. Whoa. Now S, if I hover over S, there we go. It's a graphics section. Okay, so that's the other thing. This macro I wrote before, repeat expression, just simply give it some expressions, and then it repeats them all for this block. So this is the equivalent of doing graphics section, does address equal this, deactivate. Audio section, not equals, deactivate. All the way through. And so I think this should work. Okay. Get current section if exists. But now it's like I need an else. Do I add like a second argument? That's like the else. That'd be kind of funny, right? That's feel like I'm going too far, dude. I'm going too far. I'm going to a place I cannot return from. So maybe I won't. Uh it's so tempting though. What I wish you could do, and I'm not sure you can do this, is do dot else or like dot if not exists, and then chain that so that I can read that. Okay, well I am doing what I need to be doing. That's the hard part, right? I I set up the system where you call get current section to get the current section you're selecting on the options menu. Is this even gonna run? Okay. So graphics, audio controls, these three things are the sections, right? And so when you're using controller, you loop between them. But I want the controller to also go to the back button. But the issue is the back button is not the same type as these quote unquote sections. So I wrote this function called get current section to get the section, and it returns the section object. But I can't return the button object because it's a different type. And so now I'm in this weird position where like I have to start returning null if it's not a section. And then yeah. Yeah, I could make the back button like a dedicated to one of the buttons on the controller. But you know what that is? You know what I call that? I call that being lazy. And I'm not a lazy bones. I'm gonna freaking make it polished and nice. I've made it so far. The options menu looks so good, I think. And so I have no choice to keep moving forward and do it and do the thing. Make it active. Make it look good. Okay, I'm going to experiment. If exists, what happens if I call another macro? If not exists. Like, what is this returning? What does it think it's returning? Excuse me. Okay. Self expression, trace self, return self. And then we can go here to kind of test out what that means in the world. Ah, see? See? Not good. It's harder to select it with tabs than with just a singular button for buttons that always exist. Multiple layers. Yeah. Yep. Plus, also, it's like I have to keep in mind that you're also using mouse. That's like the huge struggle I've been dealing with this settings menu, is that the game's primarily played with mouse and keyboard. So everything has to be laid out so that the frickin' I can click things. So they all have to like be out in the open and clickable, preferably. Oh yeah. Welcome to Hacks. Hacks not the most I don't even know what the word would be. It's a little wacky when it comes to its auto completion and error reporting. It's IntelliSense. That's what it's called. So, can I call other things on this though? Like, can I call this? Would that be okay? No, it really does not like that. Okay, what if I create if exists else? Which would be the same thing. What I call if exists or else. What I call if exists with else. Yeah, I like that with else. Because if I do if exists or else, it makes it sound like it's one of those. It either exists or it crashes, like it's an assert, and it's not an assert. It's just an if statement with an else. So we'll do the block if content else content expression. And then I guess I want to move this code into its own thing that I can do. That would be that'd be like a static function. Generate if expression. Then we get the maybe. And then we get these two. But we'll make the second one nullable. Oh, here we go. Null. Now we got to do some magic schmagic, which means we're gonna bam. But then I gotta extract this if and then. Okay, so block. What's block? Oh, it's the if content. Okay. If expression equals macro if. And then we'll switch if expression case e. Oh, fuck, it's supposed to be an I hate that. Okay, express if, and that's going to have the condition, the EF, and then there's going to be no else. So what we're going to do is we're going to return EF with the same stuff, but with the else, if it exists, else content. So if else content does not equal null, then sign that there. Otherwise, we return ourselves. Okay, so that modifies that. We put this here. Okay, that makes sense to me. Does it make sense to everyone watching? Yes, no, maybe so, maybe pointer. Bop. There we do that. Bam. Boop. Content. Bam. If exists or else, with else. So now we do with else. So if it doesn't exist, that means we're setting it to the back button. So set current section active. Oh wait, didn't I decide that this is never possible? This is just impossible. Wait a second. Wait, okay, well, I'm glad I have this now, but I don't think I need it. So I'm just going to leave it like that. Now we have on list item clicked. So, yeah, this is going to be a tough one. Is there a way I can associate a list with its section? I can, kind of. Because I have a get section something around here. Maybe what I should be doing is, oh, hello, Valerius Wraith. How do you do? I love your profile picture and its white background. Anyway, we do if exists. Let's see if it exists. Well, no, because this is a different situation. We have list.get. Do we not have the index for the list? We don't. We don't because I don't give it any index, do I? Yeah, I do that for the section, not the lists. Very different thing. Oh man. Bro. Should I be giving lists their own index? I guess that makes sense. Okay. I guess I should also have a list count, shouldn't I? Excuse me. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Okay, list count. And then on a init list, Somewhere, somehow, Palpatine survived. But more importantly, we set the scene like this. Open that up. Scene index int. So I guess this will be this dot scene index equals scene index. Then we got to create a scene index. Variables, config variables. This will be a variable. Scene index int equals -1. Okay, and then finally public functions. Oh, I don't have a separate thing for that. I guess I could just do it right here. Public function get scene index return scene index. Okay. Now I have a way to get the index. So I can do list get scene index. Now I say current. What is it? Oh, section index. Section index should equal the list index. Okay, so it does now. And then I should say, and then I can do this safely because I know it'll never be null. Okay, so I guess I do need some sort of function to tell it that it should never be null. I hate that. But I wonder if I could write something where I force myself to write a message explaining why it will never be null. That would be kind of... I'm getting really macro-y today. Okay. So I do like trust me, and then the string I'll be like section index assigned above. Okay. Just comment it? Well, you see, if I comment it, then I'm not forced to do it. But if I make a function that takes a string, I'm forced to write some sort of string there. There's a name for this. It's like it's hyper enforcement safety or whatever. It's okay, but here, let me explain why this is okay. It's okay because since it's a macro function, the string won't actually be generated into the code at runtime. It'll only exist at compile time. So it's kind of okay. But also the string doesn't look like it's a comment, so I guess I can't do this. There's also a way you could do that though. What if I just didn't? What if I just boom. Just wrote it like that. I could set a standard where I write the comment like this inside of it. That's kind of cool. That's kind of wacky. Yeah. Then what? I wonder if there's any way I could detect that with like the positional information. Like find a way to check if the space between these is long enough. End line comment everything? I'm not sure what you mean. I'm so sorry. Yeah, that's fine though. That's yeah. Okay, we're just I'm gonna be simple. Just keep it simple and easy. I guess this is now a trust me and it's public. Yeesh, yeesh. I'm trying to think if there's any way I could crash because the issue is the Godot C++ does not have try catch or throw or anything. So is there a way I could crash this somehow if it is null? Like some sort of assert? Godot has asserts, doesn't it? I could print something and then crash. Oh yeah. Well, no, you don't understand. The 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 inline comment looks cool though. It looks so cool. I will never forget to not do it. And then here I'll create a type of comment comment. That's how I know. Why comment? And now I have a now it's all beautiful. It's all typed. Okay. Bruh, I know, right? I'm something of a genius coder if I do say so myself. Why this fucked up the syntax highlighting though. It's kind oh geez. Guys, you okay? Oh well. Just a little color. I don't need color. What am I? Uh, uh, a racist? All colors, even no color is it's great. What am I doing here? Okay, if this is null, uh, trace. I want to write. I trusted you. Then what? How do I crash this? Is there? There has to be like a Godot quit or something. Like quit, end, exit. Okay, I gotta Google how to manually exit Godot game. No, how GD script quit game. Did I try close? Is that a thing? I'm assuming it's going to be. Oh, oh my God! Valerius coming with Val. I like your name. It's just coming in with the true knowledge. I forgot. It's like, God, it's get tree quit. But here's an issue though. I don't have access to get tree in this context. That's like that's like a node thing. I don't have a node. Why do I need a fucking node to quit the game? Just let me quit. Let me cook and quit. Oh, everyone's saying get tree quit. Is that an object? Godot object. Get tree. It isn't. It's not a very good. You could always system.exit. Is that a thing in GD script? I don't know if that's. I'm trying to find. It needs to be GD script compatible. Uh. Whew. Oh, I'm coughing. Excuse me. How do I quit with the inputs? I have a system where if I hit Control Q, I quit the game, and I did that specifically because when I was developing an Unreal, they forced you to have a quit key combo, and so I made it Control Q, and now it's my thing. But where am I setting up Control Q? It better not be in the player. It better be my funny input. This funny? Wait, funny input extends from object. Can this quit? Get tree. No. Sadness. Maybe I just force a null something to crash right here. About get tree. Like, am I crazy? Is it weird that that's the only way to quit the game? That can't be right. These motherfuckers out here actually following the advice of no global variables. But now it's screwed us all. It screwed us all. Hmm. Um. Well, I tried. I really did. I'll just print I trusted you, and then if I ever see that, I'll know. I'll know what happened. Okay, so trust me is now a function, and I can run that here. So I can now trust that. I can also, I no longer have to use this. I just, what do I do this again? Oh yeah. Check generated with macro. Okay. All right. Now we're zooming. There's an error here. Get cursor rect. Wait. Oh, because it's a maybe pointer. See what I'm saying? This pointer, this variable, it can be null, and I didn't notice. But now the compiler will tell me if I'm calling shit on a possibly nullable pointer. So move to sections. Current section is get section. That's not guaranteed. That's not guaranteed. I mean, it should be fine. Should be fine. Gosh. You know, I'll just handle it here. If exists, then and do this. Boom. Maybe I could do it like this, so like kind of looks like it's on its own line. Yeah, well, I might as well wrap it in the block then. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, here. Okay, let's do it, guys. I think it's time to finally compile. See what hell awaits. Field index is null. Is not found found on prototype. C point for pointer. Okay. That's not good. Should this be abstract? Maybe, and then I can do it. Unknown identifier CPP. What the hell? Bro. Okay, maybe I just don't do this. If it's a macro. Like that. Will that work? Give it to me. Please. Please work. Please. Oh, yeah, you guys can't even see. Okay. All right, here we go. Option scenes 230 needs a return type. Options. Wait, what does it say? Oh, 320. Big difference. Big difference. Wait, but this doesn't. It's not returning anything. Just void, right? Am I crazy? Right? Okay. Now let's see. Let's see what hell awaits us. Bada 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 bum 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 bada 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 bum 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 bada bada 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 bada. It's taken a while. You know what I need to do? I need to optimize this build thing. What if I did it like multi-thread? Oh no. Null assigned to type not wrapped. This will. Really? Whoa. Whoa. That's kind of important. Expression helper 23. Okay. Here? Where is it being assigned to null? It's something. What? What? Oh, Jesus. All assigned to a type not wrapped in null. Where? What are you talking about? Had to be something recent, right? Am I even typing null anywhere? Oh, fudge. This can be null. That could possibly be null. Is this... Oh my god, is this shadowing? No. No. No way. I guess what I could do is, if not macro. Like that. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yeah, okay. If not CXX, I guess is what I want. Okay. You're just gonna let it run while you check? Yeah, kinda. Let's run it again. Let's run it back. Okay. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Sorry this is such a boring day, a boring stream. I really thought I was gonna do more design stuff, but yeah, I guess it just ended up being a lot of coding. Coding. Oh. Ugh. Yeesh. Yeesh. Where is this? I don't even write null. Where the fuck could this even be coming from? Okay, yeah, that's the GD script stuff. GD. Oh. Oh. Oh, here it is. Ooh, got him. Okay. Why did I... What? What is this? This... That's not... why did... This is... Okay. What would I call this? Because this is the most appropriate name I could give it. Should I call it is HX null? Yeah, I guess I have to. Now I have to find all of these instances where I use this repeating function. Okay, so what happened here is that I have two functions for checking if something is null that I called is null, right? So the first one is this one, and it literally just checks if something is null, right? But the second one is for pointers that checks if if it's like the pointer is pointing to something or not, which is a very different concept in the native runtime code. And so that was very foolish of me because I believe what's happening now is this one is taking control when the other one should be taking control. Now I have to run this shit and figure out where everything is. So funny translate 61. 61 is not Ajax null. Okay. Well, do it again. Let's go. Okay, it looks good. Yes. No, let me do the C++ version. Boom. C++ version. Do you have anything you need to report to us? It's okay. You can get it out of your system. Just let it happen. I really need to get background music in here. But it's always so scary, right? Like, you always hear about streams exploding because they had background music. That's what I always hear when I see someone I know doesn't usually stream. You go into their stream and it's just nothing but music. As a noob streamer, that's the way to do it. Because I have to keep talking until my throat goes dry. Wow, this is not optimal. Okay, maybe compile everything and that'll fix it. I guess this isn't what I thought it was. This is... Jeez. Okay, well, let's look for more null stuff. Maybe pointer. Surely it's not this. This is compile time. Wait, trust me. Oh my god. Trust me is another function. Oh, shish. Uh, uh, guess I'll call it trust pointer. And what's gonna happen is this is gonna work. Trust pointer, okay. And now maybe this is the reason? Maybe this is the reason why. Because I have another function called trust me on nullable types that is not the same type of null. So maybe that's what's causing like these weird null issues to be popping up, which aren't really issues, they're warnings, but they're pretty significant warnings that I wrote myself when I was writing the C++ transpiler. And so yes, yeah. Shenanigan man. Oh, come on, dude. What did I even change? What do I even do? What is the difference? We'll generate, but what is causing this? What do you mean? Oh my god. Oh my god. Here's what it is. Oh my shit, dude. Here's what it is. Maybe pointer. This class is being generated outside of things. That has to be it. That's what's using null here. So yeah, I know, right? Like, watch it not be this. I'm pretty sure this is being generated, which is weird because I'm not using it outside of the macro context, but if macro, this will guarantee that does. Where did my command line go? Okay, there it is. Okay. Let's go. All right. All right. I'm hype. I'm hype. I'm so hyped for this to work. I am so fucking hyped for this to work. Y'all don't even know how hard this is gonna work. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Okay. 3, 2, 1, boom. Wait. 3, 2, 1, boom. 3, 2, 1, boom. Oh. Oh, that actually kind of sucks a lot. Wow. Oof. Okay, but I'm not crazy though. I am a little crazy. Should I make this extern? Would that is that kosher? Is that cool? Okay, I think I I think making it extern will fix it. Or look, I'm kind of a genius. I'm kind of a hacks genius. Okay. I know my stuff. It's cuz the maybe pointer is like it thinks it's a real boy, but it isn't. Here it is. Okay, it's actually being converted to C++. Maybe pointer and expression helper. Why did I think this wouldn't happen? Why the fuck did I think this would not happen? Of course this is going to happen. This should be like dot macro. Make it a macro only. Oh. Okay, wait, what is this? Type not found. Comp. Why don't you fucking? Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, syntax helper. You're right. How do I write a function that's macro only? Am I crazy? How have I never encountered this problem before? Is what I'm trying to say. Look, is that cool? Is that allowed? All right, I'm stretching. You gotta do your stretches. I'm gonna. Okay. Oh yeah, sorry, it's running right now. I keep forgetting I gotta like drag it over for you all to see. Oh, boom! Oh shit! Thank you. Okay, cool. It worked. Okay, so that was just the quick test. Now I gotta do the full test, which is the same thing, but I compile everything, including this. Okay, God, it's confusing. The test I just did, where the error was occurring, was converting the hacks to C++. So now I'm running this to convert all the hacks to all the correlating languages, and then compiling the C++ code into the dynamic library that's loaded by Godot. Okay. And surely this will work. Surely it won't reappear. Let's fucking go! Y'all are not ready for this back button. This back button's so hype. Okay. Where? Oh, here it is. Options scene. Okay. Okay. I just run it, right? And nothing bad happens in the world? Too many arguments for set scene call. What do you mean too many? How can there be too many arguments? Why don't you fuck off? What? This is another new thing I've never seen before. Set scene takes an index. Set scene takes an index. List count. Set to 0. What's the issue? I don't understand. I just recompiled, dude. It has to work. Oh. Okay. Well, what should it be then? Options? What? What do you mean it's options scene? Your options scene. You're obscene, Godot. The editor looks old. Which editor? Godot editor? Same as it's always been. Too many arguments for set scene call. Bro, what are you saying? Oh, I know it's okay. I know what it's saying. Okay. This is kind of a weird thing that happens. I'm not using fuckface. I'm not using PowerShell. God, I'm like, why is my terminal so inferior to how usually inferior it is? Because I'm not using PowerShell, guys. Why didn't anyone say anything? I love PowerShell, kind of, not really. I just want a terminal that's like exploding with colors. Like if it doesn't have a color, it just randomly generates a color for it. And then also every time you type a key, it like explodes, like it does an explosion effect. Like that one viral GIF where it's like the guys in Visual Studio exploding stuff. Do I still have that extension on? Wait a second. I don't! Where the fuck is my fire extension? Okay, hold on. Something very important is missing right now. Oh my god. How long has it been gone? Yo, okay, I had an extension on Visual Studio Code where it like exploded. So I gotta build the C++ now. But like, I got so used to it exploding, I didn't notice anymore. And now that I didn't notice it was gone until now. But I forgot what it's called. Is it like effects? What? How did I forget this? That was so important to me. The fire? Debugger for Firefox. Key press effects. What the hell? Okay. VS Code particle effects extension. And I had like the power. That's a horrible name. Power mode. Why is this? Why did this uninstall? Okay, this is what it does. It does the sparklies. Now, it should have my old settings. It does! Let's go! Okay, perfect. Oh, man. Okay, I was wondering, like, bro, I didn't notice it was gone. That's how much I like got used to it. Okay. All right, my C++ compiled. This should work now. Okay, so the issue here is that set scene is defined in the C++ context. That's the cool thing about writing Godot games in C++. It like auto generates the documentation. Like, look at that shit. That's cool. Okay. All right. So now, graphics, audio controls. If I hit the down key, it should like make this blue thing go away. Okay. It's gonna need a bit more work, guys. You guys are right. Yeah, that is why I was failing. I didn't have my like mental support that I needed. All right. So what's happening is this. No, this isn't what's happening. So what's happening is I'm hitting on section down, increment section. It's setting it to 0 right here. And then here, if get current section, if exists, it does this. But it's not doing this because the current section is the back button. So what I need to do, if exists with else. Okay, so with else, we'll set the cursor set target rect some random place. New rect 2 0 0 200 200. Okay. And then do I have to worry about this? I guess I don't. I just set it to there. And then that should make shenanigans exist. And now I just hit the GD script only. And that should recompile the GD script. Okay. Okay. And now if I do this, if I hit down, it kind of hovers over the back button. And then if I hit down again, it goes back to graphics. Look at that. Beautiful. Do you love my cursor system where I just set it to a location and it like goes there all smooth like? So now I have to figure out how I make it highlight back, which shouldn't be too hard. I just have to go to my button manager. Button manager, there it is. Oh god, it like needs a manager thing. Sheesh. And now this isn't guaranteed, so I have to. Oh god. Okay. I'll have to make this a maybe pointer, and then have this affect everything. So now this should be manager.if exists. Boom. Bop. Okay. Like that. Is it manager active? Oh god, how am I? Oh Jesus. To bool doesn't even exist. Oh yeah, I need to like do not use power extension on VS Code. What happened? what went wrong? No, dude, it's okay. What's wrong with did I use power extension on VS Code? Oh man. Yo, I need to get like the chat on the screen so I can like grab things. It froze. Oh, dude, I'm really sorry. Isn't like VS Code completely written in JavaScript? Why would that's like the thing the Chromebook is made for? It's made for JavaScript. JavaScript. I guess for this I need to do something. Okay, give me a second to think. Boom bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba-dum ba-dum. Ba-da-da-ba-dum. Ba-da-da-ba-da-bum. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. It's manager. Okay, new thing. New moment. This is a new moment. More like noob moment. Okay. Public static macro function exists and then this. And then return macro maybe pointer expression. Okay, I need a way to bypass this actually. So I guess I do need that other thing I wrote before where it's like bypass trust pointer. And then it'll just return itself. Oh, whoops, that's not right. Okay, so now I have that. So I can use that in here. And then what was it? To bool. So to bool, and then we do and other condition. Like that. So, wait, no, you do that. And now I have a macro that'll return true or false based on whether the thing exists plus another condition. So use this like this. Yeah. Now I also gotta wrap it. Gotta wrap it. Boom. Oh yeah, that needs like a placeholder thing. Does it though? Does it really though? Does it? It kind of does. Man, how do I tell it that it's cool? That's all. That's all good. That's chill. I guess I can't. I have to. I guess I have to trust pointer. No, but then this will. Wait, isn't there like a wait? I could do like no completion. Yeah. Okay. 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 Internal trust. Okay, and then I can use this to write shenanigans that will make sense. Macro, boom. Yeah. Exists and okay. Okay. Is selected and demand. And then now it's just like I have to find a way to check that. Or not. I can just do manager if exists button selected this. Boom. Okay. Yeah. Now that should be safe. So what does that mean that it's safe? It means now what does it mean? What does any of this mean? God, the manager does a lot of stuff then, because where's the cursor here? No, it shouldn't. Everything should be able to manage itself beautifully and wonderfully. It shouldn't need this other state. It should all just function alone so I can move it to other places. Here it is, set target rect. So I need this button selected code. Button selected code, which means I guess I do this. So what I could do is actually take this and write a function. So it'd be like get cursor rect, get cursor global rect. Now I add, so they'll implement that in the button. So now I have like a consistent place I can get this information from. So where am I gonna put that? Public function get cursor global rect. Okay. Now I have that. Now I can use this function, put right here on the back button, which I totally have access to right now. Back button. Except I don't, so I gotta go do that. I said it should. Bro, I don't know what's happening. My brain's melting. Okay. Freaking the back button moment. Okay, back button. I'm just gonna put this at the top because it's kind of at the top in the scene. And then I'm gonna do, here's how I get nodes in hacks. I just do the get node metadata, put in the name, and then put it on top of a thing. Back button, pointer, funny button. Oh, it needs to be imported. And that's in there, and there, it's automatically loaded. That would be, no, it'd be here. Okay. I also try and keep all my imports in alphabetical order. Wait, no, what? Why would it? No, it goes here. Because it makes me happy, and I just want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? I just saw a bunch of I trusted you. What did I miss? Wait, where? What? Whoa! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I didn't notice that. What did I miss? Uh-oh. That's not good. You see, this is why I wanted it to close, because I didn't want to, like, not notice it. Oh, God. Where did this happen? Oh, no. What? Oh, I see. Okay, this should actually not. This should fuck off. Okay, so this should. Okay, I see the problem. I have identified the problem, and I shall now eliminate. Oh, Godot? Godot, you okay? Okay. Okay. Godot, sir? He's like... Okay, here's the issue that I have as a content creator, is that I keep my taskbar in, like, automatic hide mode. And it's fine and it's cool and it's great for when you're streaming or recording, because then you'll have your fucking taskbar and everything. But sometimes whenever like a software like does something that needs to notify you, it pops up and then it just won't go away until you acknowledge it. That's it. That's all. Oh god, no, please don't, please. Oh, I accidentally ran the wrong command in command. Okay, I want to build everything. It appears I may have, okay, it appears I missed some stuff. That was a lot of errors. 160? Oh shit, I broke this. Ew. Oh, oof, oof, oof. What? What do you want from me? Oh wait, I know what to do. I just put this here. And it's not going to be errored anymore. And we're all going to be happy, and I can go home happy. And by go home, I mean go home to my happy place in my brain. Look, I did it. I'm happy now. Right. I wish I had, you know, I need a button that throws confetti onto the screen whenever something good happens. And then like a star, like a you did it star, but like really poorly drawn, just falls down. I could use that right now. Everyone type you did it in the chat, please. I need the support. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so that now I gotta like build C++ just to be safe. Thank you. Thank you. Yippee! Yippee! Uh, okay. I'm done. I did it. All right. I think if this works, I'm going to call it a day on the stream. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Photogenic Male and Valorous. This is not going to make any sense if you watch on Twitch. Thank God everyone was watching on the YouTube version so that you can actually see the chat that I'm talking to. Valerius Wraith. Okay. Oh, man. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's. Whoa, shit. It didn't work. It didn't work. Watch this. If I go down, it works. But if I go up and hit up, it just stays there and everything disappears. What? What the fuck? You have to hit up twice? Oh yeah, there is a Twitch. I mean it's the Twitch has like no followers. I made it just for streaming, like it does nothing else. But the Twitch is, I mean, it's the same name as my YouTube. It's just twitch.tv/somerandev. Boom. There you go. If you're a Twitch preferer, you can go chat over there. So then like you have to do 2 chats instead of 1. Next time I'm gonna have like a bot that does like bridges them together. Even though there wasn't much talking. I really appreciate you guys. I really do. Thank you so much. You know what? Fuck it. I'm not leaving until I fix this other thing. It should be an easy fix. Okay, so if section is not equal to -1. Oh, what? Okay, so here's what's happening. The back button is 0. And then, so I hit up on 0. It should become less than 0 and then it's hitting section count when it should be section count -1. Ooh, I felt the fire as I typed out that -1. Run GD script only. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Up. Okay, perfect. Here's another thing. When I do the cursor thing and I go from like a top to bottom, it like stretches over the whole thing. I wonder if that's like a bad thing. Oh, also the things don't appear when you go to the controls. Oh, everything's offset by 1. Well, that's wacky and weird and not cool at all. Fuck, what? Oh, you know, it's because there is a discrepancy. So when I set hover, update section help, is it set hover? I set hover to, no, wait, what? Oh my God, it's in the process, I think. Process, blah, 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 blah. If the address is equal to selected option, or is it this? Run? Wait, what? Oh, this don't make any sense. Oh, hey, photogenic male. Bro, I know a guy just with your exact same name in the other chat. It's crazy. Oh man, wild. Oh man, this is never gonna work. Oh, dude, what? Huh? Selected option. Okay, where is this selected? Get current options. Oh, and then get current options is based on the section index. And then so I just make this 1, 2, 3. And I should probably also make this a maybe pointer because it returns null as well. And now it's gonna have a bunch of other errors like here. Ugh. Except I do check it right here because I'm a fucking genius. Oh. How am I gonna? So I guess this is a good example of the and. So if exists and the address does not equal this. That's actually really convenient. I like that. Oh, but then all of this is like this. God damn it. I mean, this is a good. How do you design that? How would you design this? No, I think you go like this. You do if exists. Well, this goes against that philosophy where people are like, oh, you shouldn't, don't do a bunch of what are they called, block statements and block statements. Well, you know what? You are correct. I'm so sorry you have to witness this. I wonder if I could do some way to like Whoa! Wanna bite your tongue with my Twitch name? Valerius Van Grant Wraith? How do you say the first part? I mean, oh, holy shit, dude. Your name is kind of similar to a guy in the other chat. Okay, is everything working? Please, I just want to eat food. Is null. Okay. It's a selected option. Okay, whatever. Not using directly. Okay. Oh. No, not another photo. No, it's a guy with your name. Bro, what? I can't believe it. Oh man, you guys are multiplying. What are you doing in my chat while I'm not looking? Jesus. Out here multiplying betwixt each other. Okay, graphics, audio controls, volume, blah 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 blah. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, this took way more hours than I wanted it to, but hey, we did it. And now I just have to add mouse support. Hooray. Okay. It actually does feel really good. Let's fucking go. Let's go. All right. I'm turning it off. Look at this. Look. Oh, we want to see an infinite loop. Whoa. Okay, so here's the thing I was doing. Like the Twitch thing doesn't even work, so I got to delete that. Yeah. But it works if I do it here. So I do YouTube here. Anyway, who wants to leave first? Fuck you, Twitch. Now, YouTube should still be working though, so I guess I'll test that. I'll watch the Twitch die. We can watch together, everyone. Except for all y'all clones in the Twitch chat. Okay, Twitch ended. Do I have to do something specific when Twitch ends? It's kind of just like a frozen screen. I don't know. Layout 1 create. What does that mean? That just popped up. Is it? It's done. It's like, it's over. Yeah, okay. If I refresh my page, it says I'm offline. All right, so Twitch is done. Twitch is one and done. All right, guys, I'm gonna take one more sip of my water.